Warning, this video contains atrocious camera work, inconsistent audio, and horrible video editing. Content may offend viewers concerned with cinematography. Viewer discretion is advised. Today, we will be participating in an exhilarating skiing competition with one goal, and that is to go fast. We will each have 10 speedrun attempts, and whoever has the highest speed at the end of these runs will be declared the winner. There will be many high speeds achieved in extremely close results. Keep watching for the result of this amazing competition.
Hello, this is Drew, and today we are doing the Speed Skiing Challenge. I'm sure by now I will have made an overly dramatic introduction explaining the basic idea, but essentially we're seeing who can go the fastest down this hill right here. We are going to wait until it gets dark out since it's fairly warm right now and very slushy, but hopefully it will freeze tonight and it will be optimal for speed skiing. The other people in this competition are Nathan and Casey, who you may remember since I obliterated them in the Euro truck race across Europe.
I claim that because of that, I would win this competition as well.
My claim may have merit since I do currently have the speed record here at Hidden Valley of 52.5. I just barely beat Casey. What's yours?
51.7.
Yeah, so I beat him by 0.8. We'll see if we can beat our current record. I don't know since the snow isn't that optimal for speed skiing right now, but it may be later tonight.
We then arrived at the top.
At the top, you can actually see the St. Louis Arch in the distance. Not very well, but it's still there. You can see it. It's a shiny thing in the distance, and you can see downtown. I don't think it's going to be very clear on the camera, but you can still see it. It's just 30 miles away, probably.
After looking at the arch, I decided to examine the speed run hill.
This is the hill that we determined to be fastest at Hidden Valley. I'm going to go down it now, I guess, to make sure that the snow quality is consistent and we won't crash when we do these speed runs. It's also pretty empty too. You can see Casey at the bottom there.
After skiing down the hill, I determined that there weren't any obstacles.
Right now we are obligated to do a safety disclaimer where we claim that we are concerned with safety. We are very familiar with this hill and we made sure that the snow quality is consistent throughout. It's also a weeknight and the snow is honestly not very good, so I don't think very many people will be here, and hopefully when we do it, the run will be completely empty like it is right now. Nobody's there. And if we think there's any chance that somebody will swerve in front of us or something, we will abort our speed runs immediately. So don't think we're like recklessly just going down this hill as fast as we can and almost crashing into people or anything like that.
Since we had plenty of time, we decided to ski and explore other areas of the mountain.
We are now going to the back of the mountain. It's not quite dark out yet, so we're waiting a little bit. I'm going to switch cameras. Okay, this is the back, what's called West Mountain. That's the speedrun hill over there. This hill right here, you can't really see it, but it's pretty steep, even though it's not as long, so you can't generally get going as fast. You can see the sun setting there behind those trees. And over here is the terrain park, even though they don't have any jumps or any kind of terrain up because it's been so warm.
After skiing for a while, we decided to experiment with our speed skiing techniques.
I just went down that hill and it's actually getting pretty icy down here. So that's good for these runs. Even though it's pretty slushy still where the sun is, but it's setting, so it should be slushier soon. Or I mean icier soon. Okay, it's starting to get darker out and the snow is becoming icier, so I think we're going to test some speed skiing positions. I have been doing copious amounts of research on the subject and determined that trying to stay parallel with the ground, getting as close to the ground and keeping your weight at the center is probably the best way to do this. But now we're just going to experiment with various techniques and see what works. Then we're going to eat dinner inside and come out. It should be really icy and then we'll actually start the challenge.
I decided to develop an experiment to see if it was faster to start on a hill or right off of the chairlift.
Like any good science experiment, you have to isolate the variable. Right now I am starting up here, and next time I will be going straight from the chairlift and seeing which gives me the highest speed, keeping everything else consistent. That was my first speed run test where I went from the top. I stopped. I now have my phone open. I can actually use it with my gloves. It's very difficult though. 45.3 miles per hour. Just going to reset that now. And see what happens when I go right from the lift. I'm going directly from the lift this time, so I'm not going to record and see. I'm going to see if it is faster. See, the sun just set and it should be getting icier. So I need to hurry so I won't have another variable changing.
I then went down the hill as fast as possible.
My speed after starting right off the lift, and it was 49.1, which is a lot faster, even though I wouldn't really call this a legitimate science experiment since it felt like I was in a better position, and the snow actually felt icier, just in the 5 or 10 minutes difference from when I did it earlier. So I don't really think it makes much of a difference. I think it has more to do with technique and snow conditions than where you start. Okay, we're doing one more run before we go in for dinner. I'm just going to try and emulate the position I saw on the internet for a professional speed skier and see what I can get, and just see what little things I can do in a not very scientific way to go faster. I can kind of keep experimenting when we do the actual runs too. It's not like I have to pick a position and stay with it the entire time. So I guess I'm just gonna see how fast I can go. I'm hoping to break 50 here. Okay, it's really getting dark out. We're actually going in for dinner. I got 47 or something, not my record, but I beat Casey by 0.1. He got 49.0. I think I got 49.1. So just
you said you got 47.
Well, but on this overall, that's my highest speed. So I guess we're going to go in for dinner, and I'm the champion of the testing runs. I'm just going to see how fast we can go when we come back out. Okay, we are eating dinner now in the lodge. We will be back out in about 30 minutes to do these speed runs.
We ate dinner and came back out.
This epic competition is about to begin when we get to the top of the hill. Casey is going to be filming first, and I guess Nathan and I will just be going as fast as we can.
I decided to look dumb in order to go faster.
I need to become more aerodynamic, and even though this might only make me go 0.1 miles an hour faster, that might win.
It might get you from 54.9 to 55.
And tucking my shirt. Nice.
Key elements and becoming just slightly faster, it all just helps.
I ended up looking even dumber than I thought I would.
My ski poles, I'm going to wrap them around, even though it might, again, not even make a difference, it might. So, and I am ready to go. I'm going to beat Nathan.
I pushed off and went as fast as possible, hoping to break my record.
Hey everyone, we just did some speed run. Our first speed run, and we got I got 50 miles an hour flat. What do you get, Drew?
I got 44.8, but that's because somebody was swerving around, and I aborted my speed run like I said I would to be safe.
Right.
Nathan, what was yours?
I don't know.
Okay, Nathan's just
So Nathan doesn't know because he had some phone problems. Anyways, that's still round one of our 10 runs.
Well, I told Nathan, I guess you're gonna have to drop out now, and I was kidding, but I guess I wasn't kidding because he actually quit, which is probably because he really didn't have a chance to win in the first place. Since Casey and I had the highest speeds. I guess it's just between Casey and me, and it should still be an exciting competition.
We each did another speed run.
I got 50.2.
Okay. Well, I just did my second speed run and got about 46 again. People are on the slope, so I did not go as fast as I could, and I didn't want to cause a crash. But hopefully I can beat Casey, whose top speed is about 51 right now. And since Nathan dropped out, I guess we're just going to do 8 more runs. So, we'll see what happens. Race in progress. They even put up a sign for us.
We each did another run and I got 50.2.
And
Okay.
okay, what's your speed?
Let me see. I got 50.2
Okay.
miles an hour again. So it's getting close. I don't know if we're gonna hit our 55 mile an hour goal tonight though.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, it's kind of our goal, even though this is a competition, our goal is to hit 55.
We were now tied and did another run to see who was faster.
I received. Oh boy! I received a speed of 50.5 miles.
50.5. Now I have to check mine.
Okay.
Casey barely beat me by 0.3. I'll see if I beat him, and I didn't. I got 49.3.
We tried again, but didn't have luck beating our speeds.
Hey Casey, what did you get?
I got 46.9, but I had to abort my speed run because there was a guy in front of me at the last second possible, made a very drastic turn to his left, and I missed the front of his skis by about 6 inches, doing about 46 miles an hour, because the guy did not look up the hill, was not skiing responsibly. He stopped, but he should have just stopped where he was. But he cut about 15 feet to his left and then stopped. So it's my responsibility to stop for him. So I had to abort the speed run and got a slow speed.
Okay, I'm gonna check my speed now. I got 47.8.
We decided to try again with our cameras out.
And so I got 47.2. We hit our cameras out, so we're going slightly slower. We couldn't get into the best tech position in our start off. So let's see what Drew got here.
Okay, I got 44.5, but like Casey said, that's because we were filming this time, and that doesn't allow you to get in the optimal speed skiing position.
We both tried several more times and were unable to break our top speed records.
I got 47.8 miles an hour.
Okay.
Have to slow down slightly, but yeah.
Okay.
Doing good for the runs.
When we got to the top, we learned that Nathan had been doing his own unofficial speed runs and had achieved a top speed of 52.7. He also got rid of his coat in order to improve his aerodynamics.
You can see Nathan behind me without his coat on. He's probably going down the mountain pretty quickly, but we all were within 1 mile an hour of each other. I think I was 51.2, Casey was 51.5, and Nathan was 51.7, even though that wasn't really official.
Right now you can see the city in the background. Casey technically won the competition even though Nathan had the highest speed. Even though I lost, I'm still the speed champion at Hidden Valley with 52.5. We were all above 50 miles an hour though, which is absurdly fast when we're an inch off the ground, and it demonstrates how unfathomably fast we travel every day without even realizing it. Anyway, please subscribe if you want to see more challenges like this one, and thank you for watching.